Matthew Stafford returned to practice on Monday. That's big news for Rams fans, for Sean McVay, for the players there. They believe wholeheartedly they have a Super Bowl team. I think they have every right to think that way. I may pick them to come out of the NFC. A very solid offensive line, provided that Alaric Jackson is healthy with the blood clots and ready to go at left tackle. Devontae Adams, they're expecting a huge year out of him. It should be a good skill group with him and Kyron Williams, and some depth behind Kyron Williams in the backfield now. You're adding Terrence Ferguson to a tight end room that's got Tyler Higbee. You're bringing back Puka Nacua. The defensive line might be the best in all of football with so many young guys. A remarkable rebuild by Les Snead and Sean McVay, getting that room where it is in the post-Aaron Donald era. And so a lot's going to ride on Matthew Stafford's ability to make it through a 17-game season, and that right there is the key. That's the way that's why they've handled this the way that they've handled it. And talking to people there over the course of the last month, what you keep hearing is, we don't want to put him out there when he's 85%. We don't want to put him out there when he's 90%. We want to get him as close to 100% as we possibly can. We know the wear and tear in his body is cumulative, and we know that any sort of damage that he takes on now could affect us in December and January and February. And so if you feel like you've only got so many bullets in the gun with Matthew Stafford, it makes sense to wait and not fire them now, and try to make sure that those bullets are there for you when you really need them, when you're coming down the stretch of the regular season, when you're going into the playoffs. And so that's the logic behind the decision. Now, the fact that the timeline got knocked off kilter a little, that makes this one worth monitoring. The fact that it's a back injury for an older player, that makes this one worth monitoring, right? So I'm in no way saying this is nothing. It's been a frustrating thing for Stafford. It's been a frustrating thing for the coaches. All of that exists. And they feel very confident that Matthew Stafford can still play at a very, very high level. But yes, there is reason to be concerned that this could become an issue on down the line. Because again, with older players, these sorts of injuries don't just go away. So, the pain management end of it, that's going to be a big piece of getting yourself through this if you're the Rams, getting Stafford through this if you're the Rams. And it is, again, like you look at the kind of accumulation of injuries with Stafford, the elbow, the wrist, and now the back. These are a product of all the damage he's taken over the course of his career, some of those tough years in Detroit. And so for now, it's about the Rams managing it, but it's not something that can't recur. So they're going to have to stay on top of it over the course of the year. No question about it.